everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Lancaster County Catch Up. I'm Gary Baker, Communications Manager for Lancaster County, and I'm excited to bring you some updates from around our community. The Lancaster County Library has expanded its reach by installing a brand new book locker at the Webb Library location. This innovative service allows residents to pick up library materials at their convenience, bringing the library even closer to the community. Let's take a look.
So this is the 67th anniversary of National Library Week, and of course this week we're kicking it off with our ribbon cutting and celebrating Tally as the new branch manager of Webb.
This is a huge improvement. This is a huge benefit for accessibility. It provides additional hours where people can pick up their library materials. It provides an opportunity for easier pickup. They don't have to go all the way inside the library to collect their books. It just makes it easier to get the resources that we offer throughout our county.
They'll be able to park under that awning or park close to it and make a very short walking distance to pick up that hold. Or a mom with kids who cannot get out of the car. Or some of our patrons who love to drive their golf carts up here on a Sunday afternoon. They can check out their books on a Sunday. It expands our hours. So we are trying to creatively offer more services, expanded hours in those ways that allow us to do it, and these book lockers let us do that.
We routinely, all departments in the county, work in securing grants that bring additional resources into the county, and which is a great benefit to our taxpayers because you can take 10-20% match and get that other 80% of the money that's coming from outside sources that just helps us to stretch the budget dollars that we have to provide services.
We'll look at the stats, look at the numbers, see how it goes, but this is possibly something that we could also add at the main library in Lancaster and maybe even Kershaw later.
Held right here in Lancaster County, we are proud to celebrate the incredible athletes at this year's Special Olympics. This event showcased determination, sportsmanship, and a whole lot of heart.
We've been waiting for it all year long. This is the Spring Special Olympics Games in Lancaster County, and we are here to have a blast. If you're not here, I'm sorry, you're missing a great time. Come see us.
Congratulations to all the participants, volunteers, and organizers who made it such a memorable day.
This Easter season, Lancaster County Parks and Recreation hosted not one, but two unforgettable egg hunts, and our community showed up in a big way. They kicked things off with the first ever One Crackin' Glow Easter egg hunt, where families gathered after sunset for a night of glowing eggs, games, and fun. They kept the fun rolling with the second annual One Crackin' Easter egg hunt, with thousands of eggs, vendors, and visits from Lance, the Easter Bunny. This year's Easter events were full of laughter, memories, and community spirit. Thank you to everyone who joined and helped make these events such a success. We hope to see you next year.
Telecommunications Week 2025 was a huge success, and it's all thanks to the overwhelming generosity of our community. A heartfelt thank you goes out to the businesses, organizations, and individuals who provided meals, snacks, and other contributions throughout the week. Because of you, we were able to show our appreciation to the incredible dispatchers who work around the clock to keep our community safe. Your support made them feel seen, valued, and truly celebrated.
On April 17th, Lancaster County recently hosted our annual Mock County Council Initiative. Local students stepped into the shoes of council members, learning firsthand how decisions are made and policies are shaped.
Hopefully something you learned today will help you in your endeavors as you become leaders nationwide, even worldwide.
This year's topic, potential amenities for the new regional park.
You know, about projects like this, you just think it's about all the fun stuff you're going to put in there, right? Well, you got to make sure the fun stuff can sit in a piece of property that is stable and that will support it, right? And so that is all the infrastructure from an electrical standpoint, a plumbing, a drainage, right? All that to be able to house it in there. And when the land is what it is, you've got to work around what you have.
And this year, students were ready with questions from beginning to end. while also receiving great feedback from our local council members.
What I love most about being on county council is looking at all the issues that impact all of us. We have a very different dynamic throughout the entire county. I work for all of you. You all are my boss. That's my responsibility. Every time that I sit on that chair, I am thinking about that responsibility and what that means for all of you and why that's so important and why I have the honor, I'm getting goosebumps, why I have the honor and the privilege of sitting in that chair, because it is a huge responsibility.
This opportunity that kids have participated in has been fantastic because these students are hungry for opportunities to build leadership skills, get real world application with the skills they've been building, and really apply it here in an elevated way and really be appreciated for their efforts. I mean, watching them be able to dive into the work, really think through it, bounce ideas off each other, and adults are kind of hands off outside of handing the pieces. They're in their element, and I can tell there's so much growth going to come from this. I can't wait to see where this is going to go in the future.
I think that it is extremely important that we start looking at goat cheese. Goat cheese does not get the respect that it deserves in our country.
And we are so thankful that you came up and brought them to our attention.
All right, thank you. Chick-fil-A, save the goats.
It's truly inspiring to see the next generation engaging in government and community leadership. And while we're talking about leadership, there was also a major step forward in collaboration between our local governments. Lancaster County Council members, the Lancaster County School District, and City Council recently came together to discuss strategies for working more closely together on behalf of citizens, making an exciting time for partnership and innovation here in Lancaster County. We also took time to honor some of our outstanding employees at our most recent County Council meetings. Awards were presented recognizing excellence across departments, and we proudly announced our latest Employees of the Quarter. Congratulations to everyone who continues to make Lancaster County such a great place to live, work, and worship. And before we go, let's look quickly at several exciting events on the horizon.
May 4th is National Firefighters Day. Join us in thanking our brave men and women who keep us safe every day. May 5th through 9th is Teacher Appreciation Week. May 10th kicks off Farmers Market season at 1920 Pageland Highway. Shop fresh, local, homemade goods. Also on May 10th, don't miss the Indian Land Community Festival from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the Indian Land Intermediate School. May 11th through 17th is Economic Development Week, celebrating growth, opportunity, and the people who drive progress in our county. May 16th and 17th head to downtown Lancaster for the beloved Red Rose Festival. May 18th through 24th is EMS Week. We honor our emergency medical service professionals who are always there in times of need.
And that wraps up this episode of the Lancaster County Catch Up. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us today. Make sure to follow us on all the social media sites and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And while you're there, make sure to hit the alert icon to keep up with all things Lancaster County. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time.